Hey there guys, welcome back to DmC Devil May Cry. I will admit this video is in post-production because I don't have, well, I was stupid and I didn't hit record for my webcam, so I will be doing this one in post-production. Hope you don't mind. The video's kind of long because apparently I played this game really slow, so it's going to be hard to find things to comment on now that I'm not in the moment now, but there are a few things.
Welcome to the Order.
Not what I was expecting.
That's the idea.
The demons are amongst us, Dante. They are enslaving mankind. The world is asleep, brainwashed, and helpless. We're fighting back. We're a small handful of freedom fighters. We are the last and only line of defense.
Defense? You got no chance.
We don't leave things to chance. We've accumulated vast intelligence on the demons and their collaborators. World leaders, bankers, pop stars. We can hit them where it hurts.
Amazing.
Dante, it really is you. You don't remember me.
No.
How much of your childhood do you remember?
Not much. I had meningitis when I was 7. Wiped my memory. Why?
They told me I had a car accident that resulted in total amnesia. Age? 7.
Your point?
Meningitis is a human affliction. You are not human, Dante. All war is fought with deception, and you have been deceived. Your past has been hidden from you for a reason.
Rewind a bit. Who are you again?
My name is Virgil. I established the Order to help find a way to fight the demons.
Besides swords and bullets, you mean?
Such weapons can win battles, but not the war. We use force, yes, but we also use intelligence, politics, propaganda.
You really believe you can make a dent?
Make a dent? With the two of us working together, I believe that we can defeat them.
So that's what this is about. You need me to fight the demons, help you save the world.
What else were you planning on doing with your life?
You guys do seem really nice, but I'm more of a loner type. Trust issues, work alone, that kind of thing.
Dante, I don't think you understand what is at stake.
If you want to leave, turn your back on me, I'm powerless to stop you. But you'll be making a grave mistake. Not just for yourself, but for mankind.
For mankind?
Yes!
What makes you think I give a shit?
Please give me a chance to show you.
Show me what?
Who you really are.
It's weird having Virgil be like human, you know, not cold as steel. Michelle, the voice actors in this game kind of weird me out.
This was your home.
I don't remember it.
You will. Cat, open the gateway.
What are you doing?
Our world and Limbo are very closely superpositioned. They collide in places causing what we call rifts. It's here, in the rifts, that we can create gateways to and from Limbo.
Doesn't smell too good. What's in the can?
A compound I created based on an old Wiccan recipe. Sea salt, shark oil, iron shavings, desiccated squirrel semen, wolf hair.
Good stuff.
Go ahead. The house holds secrets. I found mine. Now it's your turn.
How will I get back?
We'll take care of that. Just be careful. It can get rough in there.
I like it rough.
Is this really going to work? He doesn't seem to care.
He's raw. Just like you were when I first found you.
So, I was commenting before, when I thought I was recording, and I clearly was not, that this game has a lot of design elements, like DmC 2, which is weird because, I mean, of all the games to emulate, why would you pick the worst one? But, I mean, it's beautifully done in this game, it's just all kind of samey same. It's not... I don't see a lot of variety so far, and I'm kind of getting, honestly, by mission 2, I'm kind of getting sick of Limbo. I would like to wander around in the real world for a little while. Oh, and you can see me having a major issue with the controls here. It gets a little bit better by the end of the mission, but I changed all my controls around. I think I mentioned that, and it's now just something that I'm a little more comfortable with. Like, for example, I put the dodge, well, there's 2 dodges. Why are there 2 dodges? But I put one of them on R2 because I'm used to that from Bayonetta. And I flipped
So this is my home.
triangle and X.
Well,
I'll tell you why in a minute.
show me your secrets.
Yeah, I flipped them around because I got very used to having triangle be my jump button in other games, so, and I guess that sort of makes sense from, you know, you think you're going up in the air, so you're going to want to press triangle to do it, because it's the top button on the controller, but that switches my melee to X, and that also sort of made sense to me. I guess it depends on how you're thinking, like, arms over feet, you know, you would have melee on the top, jump on the bottom, but I think more like jump up in the air and attack on the ground, so I don't know, semantics, but so I flip-flop that around so I wouldn't have to think about it as much, and you can see me spending this entire mission getting used to it again. The spiders have got to mean something because they're everywhere. And you can see me trying to figure out my guns here. It's... since there's no lock-on button, I don't see a way to, like, position myself so that I can shoot properly. Pretty much every time you see me randomly slash at something, that's because I was trying to jump. I was even worse when I was playing the reboot of the Tomb Raider series. I played all the old games, and I was a big fan of them. And then I played Legend, and I got through the first, like, not even quarter of the level, and it was rough going because the controls did not work for me. Now I don't see any problem with it. I can go back and forth between the old and the new without an issue, but when I was first learning Legend and the controls after that, I was really bad at those games. And I think I mentioned here that I really appreciate the trophy names. I went through all of the trophies, and I didn't look at what they were, because I wanted to be surprised, but I did look at the names of all of them as I got them, because I don't usually look at the names of them when they flash up here, because it's brief, the text is very small on my television, and I just don't bother with it. See me getting a little stop and go here as I'm trying to figure out the well, I'm trying to figure out if there's hidden things, because I sort of got obsessed with that in this mission, that there would be things hidden and like breakable objects and crap. This game seems to severely lack in them. And I feel like this level is heavily based upon scripting. I'm not sure if you would be able to.
I remember this place.
It, like shortcuts.
And who the hell are you? Sparta. My dad. Great.
Well, it's kind of nice to sit back and watch these. Finding it difficult to commentate while I'm actually playing the game. I'm sure it's a skill that'll come when I give it some time, but I'm finding it difficult to do that.
You're up next.
Unfortunately, I don't think Devil May Cry is a game that's nearly so mentally taxing, you know, to make comments while I'm doing it. Yeah, you can see me failing a lot here. The controls are really messing me up. My own fault, really, for changing them back, but...
What are you trying to show me?
The back of his head. Clearly. Also, I'm an explorer. When I get into a game, I search every corner needlessly, because I'm always looking to see if there's little extras to pick up, little hidden things.
Hell yeah!
I was trying to figure out what Arbiter reminded me of. There's a weapon I've used in another game where it's, you know, big heavy axe. But I couldn't think of what game that was.
Not so tough now.
I like to imagine things like the Silent Hill series. You get the pickaxe of despair. Weapons that are completely unreasonable to use in the game. Yet bizarrely they actually have a purpose here and there. I've watched a bunch of videos on YouTube of guys using the pickaxe of despair or the great knife in the second game. Using them on final bosses and stuff.
Who's there?
I was really hoping that they would kind of make a reference to I Want Chocolate, which you get if you've played the original Devil May Cry, and will paying very close attention during a certain scene. And here's me trying to figure out if I can shoot that thing from a distance. Does not appear to be working, so I gave up. Yeah, I'm still struggling with the jump versus the melee attack thing. You'll just have to deal with it. It goes on for the entire mission. Of course, you just know if I switched it back the other way that I'd have the opposite problem again. If I'd kept it that way to begin with, even. I'd still be trying to press triangle to jump. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the control layout in this game, because after looking at it, I feel like there's a lot of unnecessary things. Or overly complicated. I still can't get over having 2 buttons for dodge. I can only think that there's some logical reason for this, but I'm not seeing it yet. So I'm not a real big fan of backtracking through the house. I don't like it when I have to go back to the same area, if only because, well, what do they call it? Capcom syndrome? I think, because Capcom is obsessed with making people backtrack. The 4th game is the worst example of this. Or the best, rather, I suppose, depending on how you look at it. Doing half the game with one character, and then doing that same half of the game with another. It's just ridiculous.
Dante. Did I hear that right?
It's like, duh, Virgil just told you that this was your home. Of course that's gonna be you. Why would he even question it? Yeah, you heard Dante. This is me finally realizing that there's a not stupid way to get over here and deal with this. I don't know what those are, those random little sacks of crap that you shoot, well, you don't shoot them, you slash them. So it's sort of a gimmick, you know, a gimmicky thing to do to use it to smash through particular barriers. It's like Onimusha, where you had to use a certain weapon at a certain level, no less, where you would use it to get through particular barriers over the doors. Doesn't surprise me that Capcom would bring that back. Although I don't know how intimately linked Ninja Theory is to Capcom, if they were sort of just brought into this particular project, or if they developed with them before. I haven't done much research on Ninja Theory. Yeah, that was a useless attack. I believe that this is the part where I started whining about how the dodging is just... It's not very... What's the word I want? I think I used intuitive, but that wasn't really the word I'm looking for. It's not responsive. Like, I know in the original games, you could basically combo your way out of attacks.
I remember this.
That doesn't seem to be the case here.
Please give me a chance to show you.
Aw shit, we're in the memory vortex. That little zoom through their eye thing. It's so overdone in games. I've seen it so many times now.
Where
One
am
of these
I?
days I'm gonna make like a compilation video of that crap.
Am I
I'm
dreaming?
gonna continue with zooming. This reminds me of Bayonetta, you know, where you go through the Paradiso parts of the game. And that was me failing at the controls again. I just like how Rebellion just knows, you know. Huh, there's a thing over there. I'm gonna turn into a grapple for you. It's basically just Nero's Devil.
Oh yeah.
That's what it equates to. Except without the awesome special attacks. Watch me be completely nonsensical. Yay! There was no good reason to go down there. Nope. Not a one. Oh, and here I'm also marveling at how there are no secret things. I want secret things. I want to, like, have a breakable object that has a cache of orbs in it or something. This game is severely lacking in that. It's also severely lacking in its ability to platform, but I can get used to that. I can't get used to something being so linear. I said I want to jump on top of those pillars and have a bunch of orbs come flying down at me because they're like, why'd you jump on top of that pillar? Well, okay, we're gonna give you orbs for doing it though. But they don't do that. And that's depressing. So you'll see me do a lot of aimless looking around to see if there's little special areas that I can get to. And there probably are. I'm probably missing stuff, but
Out you come.
by and large, there doesn't seem to be a lot of areas I can get to.
Get over here.
Control failure over and over. See, now that I changed the controls, it's gonna take me like 3 missions to get back into the way I'm supposed to be. Trust me, man. By the end, I'm gonna flow like water. It'll be amazing. No, not really. I'm at best an average player of these games. I've conquered all of the difficulties, but not necessarily without heavy use of vital stars and the like. Not so much invincibility items. I reserve those for desperate situations. I don't like the idea of just going through the game invincible.
What now?
I think the only mode I never quite conquered was Hell in Hell in the 4th game. Because I'm not that good.
You don't remember me. You don't remember me. You don't remember me.
Oh shit.
What else are you planning on doing with your life? What else are you planning on doing with your life?
Can't get enough of that eye zoom.
How much of your...
Oh, and the subtitles in this game suck.
Okay.
They're
So what
not
else have you
timed
got?
right. There's things that don't even read. I was reading something once, a couple months back, in Game Informer, and there was an article about the hearing impaired playing games like this and complaining that why don't we have better subtitles, because, you know, we are a part of your market. How hard is it to subtitle your game? You have a game script, you know, just do it. And I think that's really relevant. I think, and for anybody who's playing, let's say you have a family or a baby sleeping in the next room and you don't want to disturb them. Volume down, subtitles on. I think that's logic, but I know game developers have to deal with budgeting problems and everything, so it's just one of those things they're gonna tack on at the last minute. that the secret mission things seemed really easy, but then, you know, just looking at that now, I'm like, but it says copper key, so I wonder if that means there's a gold key and really challenging ones that I could be doing. I'm assuming yes. Which is great, because I don't think I... Well, no, I take it back. I finished all the secret missions in the original game. The secret rooms in the second game weren't worth doing, so... I only did as many as I ran across. And, I think I eventually did all the ones in the third game. I did not do all the ones in the fourth game. I think some of those are just obscure, and they're not much fun anyway. I do like the idea of secret missions, but I think it's a lot of fun to add an extra little something to see if, hey, have you really been practicing your game? Have you tried everything? I was thinking that the trophy titles looked like they were all from the third game, but they're not. Now that I think about it, yeah, they come to the first and the fourth. Come to the second game, though. I wouldn't necessarily recognize it if I did, because I don't... That's definitely the one that I've played the least of all of the Devil May Cries. It's not fun, so...
Sparta!
Why would I play it?
They're here! They're here! They found us!
What the
I
hell
did enough to go
happened here?
through all of the modes of difficulty.
Now! Hurry! Come on, quickly!
Once again, I would like to lament about backtracking. Don't like coming out in areas where I've already been, which I was taking a moment to realize that here, that I'd already been there. Not the enemy I meant to grapple. Oh, it takes me a brief second to remember that I have certain skills on me.
How did they find us?
I know that voice.
I think I know her voice actress, but I can't put my finger on who it is. Also, I do like that they actually gave her kind of a part, versus in the other games, she's just a photograph on a desk, you know? I don't know how much of a role she's going to play, probably not much beyond this mission, but... Also, platforming, not good. Stop sucking, please. Devil May Cry is not a platformer. You are not Tomb Raider. Stop trying to be. Yeah, I'm not putting much thought into how I upgrade things in this game. I'm just sort of going for the next skill that seems interesting to me. Or the next one on the list, as is often the case. This one's definitely... like, if Dante had Witch Time, this would activate Witch Time. is pretty much what that is. It's a game I may play for you guys eventually. Bayonetta. Terrible at it, but I may play it for you sometime. So you can see me be terrible at it. Well, this is me trying to figure out what those doors are for, which obviously is going to happen in like 2 seconds, but... And appreciating the scenery.
Is that... Mom?
And all of its samey sameness.
I love you, Dante.
Fucking demons.
Pretty much the same as telling us if they have a shield, you know, you can do that. As far as I'm concerned, having a block and having a shield are the same thing. Oh boy, concept art. Finding the angelic weapon to be particularly heavenly looking, you know? You expect it to be a little more elegant or something, and I don't feel that it is.
Gets better and better.
I also find that this weapon is a little bit weaker. I'd say, well, it's probably about the same as Rebellion, but... Probably should have waited until after dinner to make my post-production commentary. So, the person I live with is cooking something. It smells awfully good right now. And WME doesn't think, you know, if there's a door there and use Osiris, maybe I could hack through that. No. We're going to end this game sucks. I'm trying to see if I can... I thought that ground was more level than it actually is, so I made a really stupid move there. may end up having to break this commentary into 2 parts. Mostly because I don't want to miss dinner, you know. I love you guys and all, but dinner's more important, let's face it. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just putzing around in this part. The spiders are getting on my nerves. I really want to know what their purpose is, besides just random orbs. Of which you don't seem to get very much in this game. Scale things back down. Whereas in the later games you were paying ridiculously out the butt for items.
Meningitis is human affliction. You are not human, Dante.
I think I actually am gonna cut it off here because I'm hearing some movement in the kitchen, so I am gonna pause this for the moment and I will come back to it and finish up my recording. Not that you guys will notice the time difference, but you know. Yeah, I think that Nero's Devil Bringer really covered this pretty well. I didn't really see the point of having opposing directional shifts. Seems to me just a way to confuse the player. But it's also about making the game flashier. Makes you feel like a genius if you can switch between one and the next really quickly. I feel like there's something over there. I'm sure there isn't, but I continuously feel like there is. Oh, and watch me blatantly fail this, because that's how awesome I am.
Nice.
So that would have been a good spot to have something, a little something extra, you know? Like I said before, the hardest part of these tutorial menus is getting out of them. See, I always felt that the grapples in the 4th game were a little gimmicky. And this sort of feels the same. Especially the one that had spikes on the ceiling. I mean, what a pain in the butt. Like, just don't Don't put platforming in a game that isn't meant for platforming. This is all about action and kicking ass. So I love how it tells me exactly what I need to do in this part. Because all this background sort of looks samey same, it's difficult to know where all the things are that you need to grapple onto. I wouldn't even see things until the last second most of the time. So by this point, I'm starting to think that this game is really overstaying its welcome with this particular mission. Just testing out the new move here, which I really am thinking is not going to be that useful. It's probably going to happen on accident more than anything. What game is it that you can reflect in? I mean, you can reflect on these attacks in a lot of games, but it's one game like this in particular where I would do it. I think it's Bayonetta, that I'm thinking of. I was starting to say something earlier about how I think orbs are a little scarcer in this game because I think that you don't need them as much, that they expect you to go without using items or buying items for the most part.
I remember my mother. Her name was Eva. She gave this to me. I had a brother too. We were a family. I had no idea of the danger we were in. The demons found us. When they broke in, I saw him. She gave her life so that we could escape. I will never forget what he did to her. Our father, Sparta, took my brother and I away. He separated us. Hid us safely amongst the humans. Wiped our memories to protect us. That's why it all went black. Until now.
When you get all but one of them spiders. Now this part's all like, oh no, we're chasing you. It's a big deal. Really? Not really. Set piece part.
I'm getting out of here.
Just me checking around for more secrets, like I keep doing. That was all the controls, man.
Keep going. Keep going. You're my brother.
Your twin brother. And I've been looking for you for a long time now. Our mother gave these to us. I think she knew that this moment would come, that we would find each other.
And our father, Sparta?
Banished forever. A fate worse than death, they say. He's never coming back.
I want to know more. Where we come from, what happened to us. And above all, I want to know who's responsible for all this.
Okay, so that's the end to a mission that I feel really overstayed its welcome. And it's really bugging me that Virgil's not an asshole. I really feel like he should be. Because I'm obviously doing these missions pretty slowly. And if I was going to say that anarchic, I thought it was anarchic. Which, I mean, stylistically that would fit in with a DmC game to stylize the way that it talks. Anyway, so this is getting towards its end, and I just want to say thank you for watching. I hope you will like, favorite, subscribe, whatever you like, and hope to see you next video. Goodbye!